What if your medical degree, your nursing license, or your years of healthcare experience were worth significantly more in another country than they are right now where you live? What if the biggest barrier you believed existed, that local certification requirement, was not actually the wall you thought it was? Every year, thousands of qualified nurses and doctors sit idle or underpaid in their home countries, while hospitals in high-income nations are hemorrhaging staff, raising salaries, and quietly loosening the certification rules nobody told you about. Today, we are going to challenge everything you assumed about working as a health professional abroad, because the data tells a very different story than most people expect. Welcome to Hiring Haven, the channel dedicated to finding real, verified global job opportunities for people who are serious about building a better life. If you are a nurse, a doctor, a pharmacist, a physiotherapist, a laboratory technician, a radiographer, or any other kind of trained health professional, this video was made specifically for you. Stay with us until the end, because the country we reveal at number 1 might genuinely change the direction of your career. Here is the problem that keeps millions of qualified health workers stuck. They trained for years, passed licensing exams, they built genuine clinical experience, and then they look at international opportunities and immediately hit what feels like an impenetrable wall. Every country seems to say the same thing. You need our local certification first. You need to sit our exams. You need to revalidate your qualifications. You need to wait. That process can take 1 year, 2 years, sometimes longer, and it costs money most people simply do not have while they are waiting. But here is what the research actually shows. A growing number of high-income countries are actively redesigning their health workforce strategies because they are facing critical shortages that their own domestic training pipelines cannot fill fast enough. These nations need workers now, and they have created structured, accessible pathways that allow internationally trained health professionals to enter the workforce faster than the standard route. Some of these pathways involve supervised practice periods. Others involve portfolio assessments or bridging programs that count your existing experience. And in several cases, countries have created temporary licensing frameworks specifically designed to bring in qualified workers without requiring them to start from scratch. This is not about finding shortcuts. This is about finding smarter pathways that actually exist and that governments have officially opened. Let us go through them, starting from number 10 and working our way to the country that offers the most accessible and rewarding conditions for health professionals coming from abroad. Number 10 is the United Arab Emirates. The UAE has one of the highest concentrations of expatriate health workers in the world, and it continues to recruit internationally at scale. The Health Authority in Abu Dhabi and the Dubai Health Authority both operate licensing frameworks that assess foreign credentials based on internationally recognized equivalency standards. Nurses and allied health professionals from countries like India, the Philippines, and across Africa have consistently entered the UAE workforce through structured credential recognition processes. Salary packages are attractive, tax-free income is a major draw, and accommodation support is often included in employment contracts. Number 9 is Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Commission for Health Specialties manages foreign credential recognition, and the kingdom has been aggressively expanding its healthcare infrastructure as part of Vision 2030. Hospitals across Riyadh, Jeddah, and other major cities are hiring internationally. The key advantage here is that recruitment is often handled by hospitals directly, meaning the employer guides you through the licensing process rather than leaving you to navigate it alone. Number 8 is Qatar. Qatar Health, the national health provider, recruits internationally trained health professionals on a continuous basis. The licensing process through the Qatar Council for Healthcare Practitioners is structured around your existing qualifications and experience. Qatar offers high salaries, no income tax, and strong accommodation support. With ongoing infrastructure investment, demand for health professionals across multiple specialties remains consistently high. Number 7 is Bahrain. Smaller than some of its neighbors but equally welcoming, Bahrain operates through the National Health Regulatory Authority. The country is actively seeking nurses, therapists, and diagnostic professionals. Bahrain's licensing process for foreign-trained health workers is considered more streamlined compared to some regional neighbors, and the cost of living relative to salary makes it a financially attractive destination. Number 6 is Germany. Germany is facing one of the most severe nursing and physician shortages in Europe, and the government has responded by creating federal-level policy changes designed to accelerate the recognition of foreign health qualifications. The Recognition Act, known as the Berufsqualifikationsfeststellungsgesetz, gives internationally trained professionals a legal right to have their qualifications assessed. For those with qualifications that do not fully align, compensatory measures such as supervised adaptation periods are offered instead of full re-examination. Germany also offers relocation support and language training programs, recognizing that integration requires investment from the employer side as well. Number 5 is the United Kingdom. The Nursing and Midwifery Council and the General Medical Council both have internationally designed registration routes for overseas applicants. The UK's Overseas Nurses Programme and the computer-based test route for international nurses have allowed tens of thousands of health workers to enter the National Health Service without holding UK-specific certifications at the point of application. Applicants demonstrate competency through assessment rather than requalification. The NHS actively recruits from Africa, Asia, and Latin America, and many NHS trusts provide relocation funding, supervised onboarding, and career development support. Number 4 is Australia. Australia is experiencing a health workforce shortage that the government classifies as critical in several specialty areas. The Australian Health Practitioner Regulation Agency manages credential assessment for overseas trained professionals. What makes Australia particularly notable is its points-based skilled migration system, which gives significant weight to healthcare occupations. Nurses, doctors, pharmacists, and allied health professionals frequently qualify for state-sponsored visas, which accelerate the permanent residency pathway. Bridging programs are available for those who need to demonstrate clinical competency in the Australian context, and these programs are designed to recognize existing experience rather than ignore it. Number 3 is Canada. Canada's provincial health systems are in a state of sustained demand for qualified professionals, and several provinces have introduced expedited pathways specifically to address workforce gaps. British Columbia, Ontario, and Alberta have all launched internationally educated health worker initiatives that reduce assessment timelines and offer bridging supports. Canada also offers one of the clearest pathways to permanent residency through its express entry system, and healthcare occupations are among the most favored in provincial nomination programs. The financial stability, quality of life, and long-term immigration pathways make Canada an extraordinarily compelling option for serious health professionals. Number 2 is New Zealand. New Zealand has taken a particularly progressive approach to international health worker recruitment. The country's health workforce strategy explicitly names overseas recruitment as a priority, and the Nursing Council of New Zealand and the Medical Council both offer internationally educated professionals a registration pathway that evaluates competency through a combination of qualification review, English language testing, and in some cases, a supervised practice period. New Zealand offers fast-track residency options for health workers, particularly in rural and underserved areas. The quality of life, natural environment, and strong public health system make it one of the most desirable destinations for health professionals considering long-term relocation. And number 1 is Ireland. Ireland currently faces one of the most acute healthcare staffing crises in the European Union, and the government has made international recruitment an official national strategy. The Nursing and Midwifery Board of Ireland and the Medical Council have both created dedicated overseas registration pathways that are explicitly designed to be accessible to internationally trained professionals. Critically, Ireland is an English-speaking country within the European Union, which means that qualifying there opens doors across 26 additional European nations for long-term career mobility. The Health Service Executive, Ireland's national health provider, runs international recruitment campaigns and offers relocation packages, supervised induction programs, and permanent contract opportunities. Ireland also offers a clear route to citizenship through naturalization, making it not just a job destination, but a genuine life destination. Now, here are the practical steps you need to take right now. First, identify which specific health profession you hold and research which licensing or registration body governs that profession in your target country. Second, gather your educational transcripts, clinical experience documentation, reference letters, and any existing licenses. Third, investigate whether your target country has a bilateral recognition agreement with your home country, as this can significantly shorten the process. Fourth, connect directly with employers and not just regulatory bodies, because in many of these countries, hospitals will guide you through the licensing process as part of their recruitment offer. Fifth, research the immigration pathway alongside the professional pathway, because they often reinforce each other. The world is not closed to you. The barriers that once existed are being actively dismantled by countries that understand they cannot deliver healthcare to their populations without professionals like you. You have trained. You have the experience. What you need now is accurate information and a clear strategy, and that is exactly what Hiring Haven exists to give you. So here is our question for you today. Which of these countries would you consider moving to and working in? Leave your answer in the comments below, because your response helps us understand where to focus our next research, and it might just help another viewer who is trying to make the same decision you are. If this video gave you something real and valuable, subscribe to Hiring Haven right now. We publish verified, research-based global job opportunity content every single week. Share this with someone in the health profession who needs to hear it. And we will see you in the next one.